Morning everyone, this is Rahul Sharma, Vedic practitioner from Chicago. Today I will be releasing my video number 157 on one of the mantra on Sarp. Sarp is nothing but snake, which represents the patience within our Sarvatobhadra Mandal. Video number 157. And again, to remind you, I do not write anything. It's only interpretation and narration from the book of my Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma, Acharya Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma, Karmkand Bhaskar, page 95. And if you remember my previous video, the Sarvatobhadra Mandal looks like this, which has counting from 1 to 33, and each of the number has a very specific representation of one of the natural energy and what the natural energy really can do for us as a human for awakening of our hidden energy. So Sarp or snake mantra 31 box in this if thing provides symbol for the patience, forbearance, and Kundalini energy. That's why you would be learning about that. And the mantra is given in the Karmkand Bhaskar. Is looks like this in Sanskrit. Om Namastute Sarpebhyo ye ke cha prithvi manu ye antariksha ye divi tabhya sarvebhyo namah Om sarvebhyo namah ahvayami stapayami dhyayami. Hard for me to understand without having a literal ट्रांसलेशन सो हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन सर्पों को नमस्कार जो पृथ्वी पर हैं, जो अंतरिक्ष में हैं, जो स्वर्ग में हैं, उन सभी सर्पों को नमस्कार, सर्वेभ्यो नमः, मैं आह्वान करता हूँ, स्थापित करता हूँ, ध्यान करता हूँ. It still doesn't make any sense to me, even I know the Hindi. So now what Gurudev really wanted to teach us is, यह मंत्र सर्प दोष से मुक्ति दिलाता है, धैर्य, सहनशीलता और कुंडली शक्ति विकसित करता है, सर्प की तरह काया पलट की क्षमता प्रदान करता है, भय से मुक्ति और गहन परिवर्तन की शक्ति देता है. Now it makes sense to me. So let me do the same thing for my friends who understand English. Literal translation of this shloka in English means salutation to the serpents who are on earth, who are in the atmosphere, who are in the heaven. Salutation to all serpents. Salutation to all. I invoke, establish, and meditate. Benefits: this mantra provides relief from the serpent affections, develop patience, forbearance, and Kundalini energy. It provides the ability to transform by invoking shedding skin, just like snake does that. It gives freedom from fear and of the profound transformation energy. For my friends who speak and understand Gujarati, this is the literal translation. Sarpone namaskar ve prithvi par che. Again, I cannot read the entire thing, but you can read yourself, and then the benefits of it. Okay. Let's talk about the true meaning, purpose, intention of this mantra from thousands of years in our Vedas. So Gurudev Pandit Sharma Acharya taught that Sarp or serpent represents the Kundalini Shakti within our human body, the coiled spiritual energy at the spine base. So he's also giving us the location. The mantra salutation to serpents on earth in atmosphere in heaven shows transformation from the gross earth to subtle heaven consciousness. In his extensive writing on Kundalini, Gurudev explained Sarpa consciousness means embracing the transformation. The snake shades its skin completely, not gradually, but totally. It's a painful process, but it does that. This is known as Kaya-kalp, the complete transformation of the Kaya is nothing but the body, the complete transformation. The mantra honors serpents everywhere because transformation happens at every level. Physical level, which is Prithvi, we call it, energetic level, which is Antariksha, and the spiritual level, which is the Divi. Now, from the Kundalini Shakti and yoga practices, Gurudev taught that serpent energy lies dormant in most people. So, everyone has been given the same blessing or reward from God, but it lies dormant in most of us. The mantra threefold salutation, the earth, atmosphere, and heaven, represents the awakening of the Kundalini through Ida, Pingla, and Sushumna nadis. Patience of the serpent lying still for hours, just like snake is lying still for many hours, and then precisely teaches focus, restraint for us as a human being to follow that. This mantra invocation represents the Vichar Kranti approach to profound transformation. How? Let's see that. When we say invoke or avhan, call upon the patience to wait for the right moment. Gurudev has been working on this mission, Yug Nirman Yojana or Vichar Kranti Abhiyan, since 1926. Now today we are in 2026, 100 years. A lot of patience is required. We normally expect microwave result. Hey, where is the Yug Parivartan? Where is the Vichar Kranti Abhiyan? I don't see the changes because that's happening very slowly. That's why this mantra perfectly falls for us to really understand. We need more patience. Things are changing. Gradually they are changing. I can feel that. But for us to feel, we need to understand this mantra more. Establish means sthapna, creating a daily practice of yoga, pranayam, awakening the subtle energy. And then we say meditate means dhyan, means focusing, reflecting on shedding old patterns, not the old skin like snake, but old patterns completely like snake sheds its skin. This transforms from surface level changes into total metamorphosis, like serpent doesn't patch its old skin but releases it entirely. We release limiting identities completely. So anything which is limiting you for your personal growth and for your relationship growth, we need to completely release it. So there's a book available you can find in Kundalini Shakti, comprehensive guide and is teaching on Kaya-kalp, complete transformation through discipline and spiritual practice. There are 3,400 books written by Gurudev in Hindi. You can pick those. Otherwise, have patience. Let's just like Sarp and keep waiting and watching for my next videos every single Saturday. You will be able to catch up on all those 3,400 books eventually. Now let's take some practical example. How this mantra, without even known by many folks who are known Sanatani or known Hindus, has already shown that kind of result. So let's talk about the one world famous example of J.K. Rowling, the author. The Rowling embodies Sarp patient transformation. She invoked courage during 7 years of writing Harry Potter while on welfare as a single mother, clinically depressed, established discipline writing in cafes during daughter's nap time. She meditated on the truth that transformation requires patience. 12 publishers rejected her before one accepted. That's all you need. You don't need to count the rejection, you need to count the acceptance. Like Serpent shedding the skin completely, she transformed from welfare recipient to a billionaire total Kayakalp. The mantras Prithvi, Antariksh, Divi, Earth, Atmosphere, Heaven mirrors her journey from poverty, which is Earth, through growing success through the atmosphere, to a literary immortality, which is Heaven. Her patient persistence 7 years on one project shows Serpent's focused patience. She said rock bottom became the solid foundation. What is the benefit of applying this mantra in her life of patience for 7 years? Sold 500 plus million books, created 25 billion franchise, became first billionaire author, influenced generation of readers, proved that patience, total transformation, super consciousness creates legendary results. So you cannot deny that this thing definitely apply with our mantra. Let's talk about a second example. Elon Musk. Everybody has heard his name with Tesla and many other innovative things, SpaceX. So Musk demonstrated the SERP transformation persistence. He invoked vision for electric cars and space exploration when both seemed impossible. He established the Tesla and SpaceX despite near bankruptcy multiple times and meditates on first principle thinking, which is shedding conventional assumption like serpent sheds the skin. You have to learn how to do analogy and how to make things understanding so it's easy for today's generation to understand that. Elon Musk's complete career transformation show Kaya-kalp, from software working in PayPal to automotive like Tesla to aerospace like SpaceX to neural tech which is Neuralink, like the mantra serpents everywhere. Okay, Surveybio. His patience revolutionized multiple industries. Tesla nearly failed in 2008-2009. He invested large dollars, lived in factory, waited years before success. Serpents patient, coiling before strike, and Prithvi Antrish Divi, which is Earth, atmosphere, heaven, from Earth cars to atmosphere to space. See how wonderfully it connects the dot of 5,000 years old Vedic knowledge with today's information in 2026. As a benefit, Elon Musk built companies worth 1 trillion, combined revolutionary electric vehicles and travel, and created reusable rockets. And that shows us patient, systematic transformation for super consciousness, achieving the impossible, which was at one time. Gurudev's book, if you want to read, Kundalini Shakti, Ek Adhyatmik Vigyan, you can read that. But the text explained Kundalini, which is serpent energy, in all of us in detail. Gurudev demystified the serpent symbolism, showing it represents the coiled spiritual potential at spine's base. Detailed safe practice for awakening this energy through pranayam, meditation, and ethical living. Ethical word is very important. Connects the ancient Sarpa consciousness to modern energy science. So with this, I will recommend again some of the best-selling book from today. If you can read Veda, which is fine, but you can read these following books and still get the similar benefits. The Obstacles in the Way by Ryan Holiday. The modern Stoic Holiday shows how obstacles become opportunity through patient, persistent action. Ancient philosophy applied to modern challenges. His example of historical figures who transformed adversity demonstrate Sarpa patient power, lying dormant through difficulty, then striking precisely when ready. So whatever you are doing, nothing goes waste. Keep reading, keep increasing your skill set. When the time will come, you will be able to strike and you will get all the benefits. How this thing relate to Sarpa Mantra, this book? This book embodies the serpent's patience and total transformation. Shows how Sarvebhyo Namah, salutation to all, means honoring even obstacle as teachers, transforming through them completely, which is Kaya-kalp, and not avoiding the challenges. Second similar book, which is going to teach you about the similar philosophy, is a Mindset by Carol Dweck. Stanford psychologist Dweck research on growth mindset versus the fixed mindset. Scientifically validates Sarpa's shedding skin principle. Her studies prove believing you can transform with a growth mindset enables actual transformation. Like serpent completely releasing old skin, growth mindset completely release limiting beliefs within ourselves. How does this relate to the Sarpa Mantra? It teaches that transformation happens at all levels, like Antariksh, Divi, and Earth atmosphere. Shows how the patience practice involving with pranayama meditation creates the neuroplasticity and through its transformation through the consistent efforts. I think this should really relate and give more faith and belief in our Sanatan Dharma, Vedic culture, and you can become a Vedic practitioner. As an action item, like all other videos, understand the true meaning and benefit of this mantra. And as a constant reminder, have a card of Sarvatobhadra Mandal in your wallet so you can remember about all 33 energies which we have explained, and chant this mantra specifically for developing patience and forbearance. If you want everything quick, you don't have patience, then you need to have this mantra, enabling complete transformation, shedding the old patterns. Okay, if you are old and you're not willing to change from what you have learned, then this mantra is going to help you out. And these examples. Awakening your Kundalini spiritual energy. We all have the same energy within us. We just need to awaken it. Overcoming the fear through the steady presence. And of course, the recommended book specific for this mantra is the Obstacles is the way, in the Way, and Mindset by Carol Dweck. And then full list of the recommended books are available in this PowerPoint deck. If you still have any question, you're not able to open the link, just contact me at rahul@gmail.com and I can send you that. With this, thank you everyone. See you next Saturday.